I'm going to show you the best and quickest hack to stick gems on. So get your gems, mine are just from Amazon, and then like to scoop the gems out and put them facing up on a flat surface. I can't tilt this because it's going to fall. I then get my eyelash glue and put a dot where I want something. So on my nose, I'll put a little dot, just like that. Okay, now the fun part. I will get any lip liner, like literally any lip liner, and they literally just stick. How quick was that? I'm going to do some on my eyes, and then just the same thing. Ooh. It's so quick. For this, I used to use tweezers and it was so hard, it took forever, but literally done in like 2 minutes. Let me know if you try it out as well.
Oh, Fenty Beauty has launched a new lip stain. Let's see what they're all about. So these are the Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stains, and they come in 4 shades. According to the website, this lip stain is supposed to hit different. But will it though? Let's see. I'm going to go in with a shade Strawberry Sangria because it feels like it's most my vibe. Yeah. Oh, very pigmented. I was not expecting it to be this pigmented. I was expecting it to be sheer. Okay. Dang. My lips feel super hydrated and it's sexy and wet looking. I like the gloss. Yeah. If you wipe it, you've got the most gorgeous stain. Wow. I wish my lips looked like this every day.
Alright, I just got back from work. This is what I look like after having my makeup on for many hours. My point is, I'm an oily person. You can see the shine on my forehead. The texture's coming through, you know. So I got the blotting powder. It's specifically to, you know, freshen up your makeup and whatnot. So it comes with a little powder puff. I'm not gonna use that though. I'm gonna use my little triangular powder puff. I'm just gonna dip it in. I'm gonna put it on my forehead. Just like that is shit. I had such a hard time trying to find, like, you know, like a blotting powder. Like, look at that. Trying to find like a setting powder or a powder to, you know, freshen up my makeup. You see the difference it made? It also like smoothed out my texture. Wow. That genuinely like amazed me. Like my skin, it looks smooth again.
If you are not a fan of wearing makeup, I found a product for you. This is a brand called Euphoria, and they have this blush that's an oil based and it changes based off your skin's pH level, and it has a whole bunch of skin like benefits, good skin benefit properties. And then if you just apply it like this, look, it automatically changes. Like, excuse me, I never liked wearing makeup because I'm scared that my skin is gonna be ruined. But knowing that this, you could sleep in this, game changer. Like, look how natural this looks. It's gonna be so good for that light blush for the summer.
Here are some makeup products that just don't make sense. It doesn't make sense how this Kosas concealer can be so creamy and lightweight. I don't have to set it with powder and it's still not creasing. It doesn't make sense how this Huda Beauty powder can hide your pores and smoothen your skin. Look at that. I swear this stuff is magic. It doesn't make sense how this Rare Beauty liquid blush can blend so nicely even over powder without any separation. It doesn't make sense how these KVD tattoo pencil liners are this smudge proof. Like, hello? It doesn't make sense how this Benefit roller lash can make my lashes go from this to this without using an eyelash curler. I don't understand how these Fenty Poutsicle lip stains can stain my lips this evenly with this much pigment and be completely transfer proof, baby.
You guys, I'm gonna be testing out the Urban Decay Vice Lip Bond, PDA approved, by kissing my boyfriend all night. Okay, help me choose a color. Okay, I just swatched them on my hand. If you know me, you know what shade I'm choosing. You guessed it, I picked shade Safe Word. We love a good beige. Now let's shake it, do it, prove it. Let's see how long this lasts. You guys, never be afraid to kiss your loved one in public. Let's get kissing.
Perfect. I'm getting so many kisses.
You guys, I have not reapplied once. Look at these lips. No lipstick in sight. Urban Decay, you've done it again.
Let's create your beginner makeup kit. So you want to start doing makeup but you don't know where to start, then this is the video for you. First up, most important for me is corrector. You'll need less foundation or concealer if you have this. If you want more, we can always do a skin tint or foundation depending on what you need. If you want more coverage, go in with a concealer to brighten or spot conceal. Next up, you'll be needing a basic contour or bronzer to add a little definition, warmth, or sculpt to your face. Blush, of course, is very, very important. It makes you look really healthy. And of course, powder to set and lock in areas that crease and oil up. Dapat merong brow gel, guys. If makapal yung kilay, brow gel. If kailangan i-fill, use pencil. Mascara, basic yan sa eyes. Curl and then apply. For lips, you can use anything that you want. Ang dami nating options. Don't forget to let me know what you want to see next. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Happy Sunday from me, who is supposed to be at brunch in 30 minutes. So this is going to be a quick, fast, rushing tutorial. I'm doing no foundation today, so this is the Juice Beauty CC Cream. It has SPF, and it feels really good, and it's really glowy. Highly recommend. A little Flawless filter to give me some glow. Concealer, this is Kosas. Whenever I don't wear foundation, I kind of do a lot of concealer. Quick contour. Also, I find using a brush for liquid or cream contours will make it show up more because the Beauty Blender absorbs so much of the formula. I've said it once and I'll say it again. This is the best blush. It's Tower 28 and Magic Hour. Honestly, all the blushes are good. I like this one for my daytime skin tone. Liquid highlighter is a very, very important product to have. This is a lighter concealer just for a little brightening. I'm applying setting spray generously. Gonna let it dry, then I'm gonna use setting powder. I'm not a big baker. I just like to push it in with the Beauty Blender and then I wipe it away almost immediately. Eyes, I'm just gonna do a light bronzer. My usual brows. I always wear some sort of wing, even if it's a light brown. And then I set the cream products with a powder product. And this is just the Summer Fridays lip balm.
Chanel has launched a found sealer, a foundation concealer. I got it for $80. It's by Chanel and it's the Water Fresh Complexion Touch. I got it in the shade B30. It looks like a million little foundation dots infused in serum. So it's a water-based foundation, which I am excited about because I have really dry skin. Okay, that was really easy to blend out. It's giving skin. It's giving no makeup makeup. It's giving, I'm just wearing skincare. Now, looking at the results side by side, I can tell you that it's sheer to medium coverage, which is right up my alley. And I like that my skin is still peeking through. It's not cakey. It just looks like a second skin. Yeah, this is definitely how I want to look every day. We need to find more found sealers.
Coachella is in less than 2 weeks, and if you're not an eyeshadow girly or someone who feels super confident with their makeup, I have the easiest way to make you festival ready. Put the shadows and liners down. All you need are rhinestones. And luckily, I own Get Stoned, so I got you covered. I'm grabbing the Palm Springs pack because I want something colorful. Rhinestone time. What do we need? We want latex-free eyelash glue. Why latex-free? Because if you knock your stone off midday and you still have it, you can stick it back on with latex-free. With latex, it's gonna come off and it's off forever. Rhinestones, of course, from Get Stoned. These are the stones from Euphoria. And then a wax tip applicator tool. This one's from Get Stoned and it'll be restocked so soon. I would say the most tricky part is placement because putting them on is a breeze. For me, the key to cool looks is being random. I'm gonna focus on the inner and outer part of my eye, not the center. I'm literally just gonna start with 3 dots. And then I'm gonna pick up 3 random stone colors. To keep it somewhat cohesive, I match the other side as I go. Next, I just randomly fill in around. Don't evenly space these, do some a little close. You want it to look like a cluster. You can take them as far down or out as you want. Once we like the outside shape, move to the inside. I make an even dot on both sides. And then for this, I don't like to go too overboard, so I just add a few. I like the inner corners to not match. You can add a lash if you want to, but I think this is the perfect clean girl, easy festival vibe. All right, on to the next Coachella look.
Let's do a full face of luxury makeup. August Dennis Bader The Rich Cream, Hourglass Hydrating Eye Balm, Dior Dream Skin Perfector. This is an anti-aging makeup and skincare hybrid. Leaves an all-over glow and doubles as a primer. But still going in with the Dior Face and Body Primer for my oily T-zone. Dior Air Flash Foundation. This is my ride or die. I'm just so obsessed with this foundation. YSL Touche Eclat to brighten and color correct. Giorgio Armani Concealer, my favorite ever. Setting everything with the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder. Use the shade number 3, which is like the pinky tone. And Dior bronzer to bring back some color. I have this Tom Ford face duo. Let's use this one as a blush. And then of course, let's highlight. We are using Pat McGrath today. Do a bronzer in the crease first though. Grabbing some of this lighter brown and pressing it into the outer third. Just pressing it down, it's already blending itself. This formula is beautiful. Little bit on the inner third. And all you ever do is a neutral halo white. Okay, let's deepen it up with the darker brown. I have been doing my makeup for 11 years and halo eyes look best on my eye shape. You cannot change my mind. Picking up this rose gold glitter with my finger, I'm just gonna tap it right in the center. And on that lower lash too. Tom Ford liquid liner. It is so rich and black, like how it just stands out. And it's double ended, so we're gonna use the more precise tip for the inner corner. Valentino mascara. I have luxury lashes or setting spray, so I'm gonna do that first and I'll come back. Okay, the lashes are Coco Lashes and Jolie, of course. And my most expensive setting spray is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless. I'm locking and setting everything in again with my Dior powder, no powder. Do you see how that just added like a filter to the face and diffused everything together? This stuff is freaking magic. Dior lip liner in Brown Fig. I was gifted this, so that's why it's the mini size. It's much bigger with a brush at the end. And Tom Ford lip gloss. Just for funsies, this is the total amount of all the makeup that I used today. Should I do a full face of my least expensive makeup next? I don't know if you want to see it. I think that would be fun.
As a professional makeup artist, I'm going to show you guys how to get a transfer proof. Look at that makeup routine that's perfect for the hot and humid weather. You'll look glam, you'll look put together, but you won't feel like you have a bunch of makeup sliding around on your face. So what I like to do on hot humid days is mix my Versed Glow Drops with my Versed moisturizer. Take out some of my moisturizer, about 2 drops of the Versed, and mix it together. What this will help do is even up the skin. It'll help kind of camouflage any dark spots, but you won't feel like you have a layer of foundation on your skin. It melts right in, it dries down really nice. I'll even take extra under my eyes to help camouflage some of those dark spots. I have to prioritize sun protection, so I'm gonna go in with my Supergoop Play Everyday Sunscreen. I used to mix my Versed Glow Drops with this, but then a bunch of people commented saying not to mix anything with your SPF, so I stopped, and that's why I mix it with my moisturizer beforehand. I have a lot of creams right now. I like to let this dry down. While this dries down, I like to just quickly fill in my brow. Lately, I've been just trying to fill in wherever it's sparse and not like overdraw them on too much. Plus, if you overdraw them on, that's how you sweat them off. I go in with the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Primer. This primer works great for me when it's hot and humid out because it allows whatever other makeup I apply to really stick and adhere to my skin really nice. From there, I go in with concealer wherever I need it. I like to do a little dot just where I have darkness on my eye. I'll even put it on any spots. Before I blend out my concealer, I always pick some up extra with my sponge. And I'll just try to really lightly pounce this, keeping it where I placed it, trying not to spread it out too much. I definitely need this concealer in a darker shade. One of my tips for keeping your makeup on in hot, humid weather is to spray with the Maybelline Master Fix or any long wearing setting spray in between each step. This will just help lock each step into your skin. Obviously, it's completely optional, but I hate touching up my makeup, so this is a game changer. From there, I love to go in with a cream tip powder bronzer. I'm taking my Chanel one. If you don't want to sell an arm and a leg just for a bronzer, I highly recommend the e.l.f. putty bronzer. What I love about this bronzer and the putty one is that it melts right into your skin. It doesn't look like heavy cakey makeup or like straight up contour. Take my beauty sponge and make sure everything is really pushed into the skin. Pulls off any excess makeup sitting on top of the skin that you don't really need. Take a small blending brush with the same bronzer and just throw that across my eyelid. If you have really oily eyelids, you can just go in with a powder bronzer instead. I'll also run that across my lower lash line and bring that down my nose. From there, I love to mix my Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy with the Luminizer in Mesmerize. I take a little bit of both, mix it on the back of my hand. I like applying it with the same damp beauty sponge. From there, I spray my face again with the Maybelline Master Fix. And then this powder is the secret to locking your makeup in place all summer long, no matter how humid it is. It's the Dermablend Loose Setting Powder. I use the shade Translucent. I pick some up on my sponge like that and tap off the excess so it's not too drying. And while my face is still damp, start tapping this in circular motions. And this literally locks in all your makeup all day. But the powder is so fine, so it doesn't look super cakey either. After I set my face, I like to go in with the cream blood. Working into my sponge is a trick that I like to do to help keep my skin look very fresh and glowy. Set your lashes and apply mascara. I set my brows with my Got To Be Glued spiking gel, water resistant, and it's the only thing that tames my brows in place all day. And voila, that's how you can get a long wear makeup look that will withstand the humidity. Like and follow for more makeup TikToks.